Hey guys, Shawn Ziem, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor. Another day, another show with a guest that's going to provide their, information, some strategies, some tips, value that you can actually implement. Take action. Don't just listen to what we're talking about and never implement. Make sure you are using some of the things that we're going to discuss in our conversation for the next 15 minutes. Stay with us for the 15 minutes. If you're with us now, hashtag live on as we're live, hashtag replay if you're on the replay. Drop a couple comments or emojis, either or. You can do that. Don't be just one that just. We want you to engage so we could help more people. And don't forget, hit that share button. We want to help as many people as possible out there. Let me bring on a new friend. We have Ricky Kolek. What's up, man? How are you?
Hey, good. How are you doing, Shawn?
I pronounced your last name properly?
Kolek, yep.
Perfect. And I want to thank you for spending some time with us today. It's all about providing value. Those that are watching are going to learn from us. They're going to implement. I'm telling them that they're going to implement. They're going to take action because a lot of people don't. They don't. They sit back and they hope it happens, but you should be able to put it into some kind of into play and see how it rolls. But
Hard work pays off.
it definitely pays off. So before we even get into it, Ricky, who are you and what are you, what kind of business are you involved in?
Hey guys, I'm Ricky Kolek. I'm your NJ Real Estate Geek with Lattimer Realty. I'm a real estate agent, realtor. There is a difference. We are a brotherhood of everybody in NAR. But basically, I help people buy, sell, invest, and rent properties. I do a little bit of commercial as well. Just did a commercial campground listing, which brand new for me, but pretty awesome to do, and just kind of like start dipping my fingers in every area of real estate.
Fantastic. And you go by the New Jersey Real Estate Geek. Tell us about how that came about.
Funnily enough, when I was creating my website, everybody pretty much brands themselves with their name, and I kind of wanted something that was unique slash like I am a geek when it comes to real estate. I love every bit of it. I'll soak up as much as I can. So then it just like dawned on me, and I was like, what if I just make myself the NJ Real Estate Geek? And then I created a little logo for it. It's got like a house with glasses on it, all different colors, and it just kind of clicked, and I love it.
No, it's definitely catchy. It's something that everyone should have. Like you said, come up with something that's catchy, someone that they can remember will be very powerful as you're going and you're growing your brand, your team, your business, what have you. Ricky, hold on one second, my friend. Years ago, I'm talking probably 7 years ago, I did the same thing. I used to be the insurance producer or agent, and then I changed my name to the insurance doctor. Now I'm the connection machine, aka the insurance doctor, because I always say anyone can do insurance, but if I can help you grow your business, that's a whole different ballgame. So it's all
Exactly.
about buying those brain cells, and I applaud you for having a brand because you can go anywhere now, no matter what company you're with. They don't buy from the company; they buy from you, right?
Exactly. So that's why I wanted to create something a bit different. And it doesn't always need to be your name. That's kind of the way that I look at it. I don't need my name plastered everywhere, but I want everybody to know NJ Real Estate Geek and then know me in terms of that.
So you said you're a real estate geek. You're into reading. You're into personal development. I like talking about that because a lot of people that are watching should have some ideas, some strategies to help them develop themselves. And personal development is key. And anything that you can share with us for what you do as far as learning, reading, etc.
Yeah, sure thing. So I have a morning routine that I do every single morning, Monday through Sunday, and it just goes on repeat. I will wake up at 5:30. I'll go to my kitchen, get some lemon water with a little bit of Himalayan sea salt in it, gear myself up. Then normally I'll hop right into a workout, get the blood flowing, do a little bit of cardio, then get the weights. Then from there, I will hop into a cold shower because I really want to start waking myself up. Plus, I've heard all the benefits of it, and I feel like it does something different. I feel
Yeah.
like it gears me up for the day even more so. And then from there, I'll go into my morning affirmations. I'll queue up my entire day the night before, so I know my entire schedule. And then from after morning affirmations, I get into like prospecting, my social media game, creating videos, and then I get into my showings, listing appointments, everything like that later on in the day. Most people aren't able to do things like that in the morning, anyways. Everybody works.
Right.
So it just ends up working out where you can queue it up for afternoon/evening. Last night I was working until like 7 o'clock at night with clients, talking them through contracts, everything like that. And
No, it's
then
excellent.
book-wise, I'm really into psychology books. One of my favorites is The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. It just takes a deep dive into the different personality types that you run into. And I think in a business where it's sales-driven / personalities, you're going to run into every type of personality. If you own your own business, you will run into every type of personality out there, good and bad ones. So you just kind of want to learn how to navigate everybody.
Now, the psychology is important, especially in sales. Like you said, we're different personalities we have to control. I like the circle back. You have affirmations in the morning. You get your workouts in. You're making sure you're putting a lot of success behind you right in the beginning. So you really have that momentum throughout your day, which is powerful. And then having those, learning and continuously learning as far as psychology, which is something instead of just reading real estate books, right, can get a little boring. You can implement some of the ideas you're learning from these books into your daily life.
Exactly.
Now, what do you do? And that brings up as far as you do a lot of, prospecting. There's a lot of rejection that happens during it. And a lot of those that are watching, if you have that, and I'm sure you do, no matter what business you're in, there's rejection. How does Ricky keep on moving forward after he has a bunch of no's?
So I don't view it as a no necessarily. It could be a no right now, but it doesn't mean that it's a no for the future. Just means they're not ready right now. And I take it as more of not a sales approach as I want to build a relationship with you before you even do business with me. So that's how I like to approach it. And then in your mind, it's never going to be a no. It's just, it's not the right time for them right now, which is completely fine. I'm not in it to just get a sale. It's great to get sales and everything like that, but I'm in the relationship building business, is what I like to say.
Totally
So
agree. Totally agree.
Relationship.
You have to have those relationships because every person that you are, they become a prospect and they become a client. Every prospect and every client are now basically your sales force going forward. If you have that relationship and you grow that relationship and you teach them how to recommend you, now you have people in your corner that are out there championing your cause.
Exactly.
Did I lose you? Oh, there you are. I think you're like a little frozen at the moment. We're having a little technical, but if we can still hear you, that's great. You still with me? There you are. You're back. We good to go? Sometimes if you're doing this on a phone, if you get a phone call and actually, is that
We're
what it
having a little
was?
technical difficulties.
Yeah, that happens. Not a worry at all. Hey, we keep going. Now that brings up technology. Anything that you use that those that are watching can benefit from. Like I know for scheduling purposes, I use Calendly. I have website. I have funnels, etc. What are some technology that you're using that can benefit others?
I'm a big Google person. I love everything Google. I even use Google. They rolled out with they're trying to compete with Chat AI and
Right.
everything like that. So they rolled out with one of their own, which I actually use to do some blog articles and everything when I don't have enough time to cultivate them and like make them myself. So
Yep.
I'll click it in and everything. It'll pump out blog article after blog article within 7 seconds. So it's crazy how fast it is and how you can use it. Obviously, you have to change it up a little bit, like wording wise, just because it's not perfect yet. It's an experiment.
Right.
But I will definitely use that going forward to make my time more valuable, just because if I'm not prospecting, if I'm not meeting with clients, I'm not making money. So anything that frees me up in the long run is a tool in my belt.
How about have you used CapCut before with your video? That's
So
something that's popular. I
I use
use.
CapCut for everything. I just use it. This morning's video that you liked, I
Yep.
used CapCut.
In CapCut, they have an AI that can help you
Yep.
write your stuff too, which is some people are like, I don't know how you have to pay for it? No, it's free. You could actually put in whatever topic you're looking to, want to put content out with, and boom, it writes up 5 different things that you can use for posts. And I've used that before too. So it's a powerful tool to allow you. And again, you have to go back and double check things because the wording is not always perfect, but it's a tool to allow you to have different opportunities that you can put out into the world. So it's important. Now you use video,
Yes.
and a lot of people are afraid of video. And I see what you're doing. You're doing content. You're building your brand. You're on some podcasts. This Tell us, what are some techniques that you've learned that you can help others get in front of the camera more?
The more you do it, you're just gonna get more and more comfortable with it. Honestly, I was never a video person, and then I started making like little TikTok videos to just be like funny and everything like that. And then immediately once I started doing that, I was just kind of like, oh, I got out of my head. It's really not that bad. You put it up, everything like that, and you get likes, you get views, you're showing your face a bit more, and you're showing your personality. So most people don't show what they're like when working. So you have no idea what that person's going to be like when you're first
Hmm.
meeting them. Most people now are just like, oh, he jokes around, he's funny, he's just gonna like be playful in it. And I'm also serious and everything like that, but I like what I do, so I want to have fun with what I do.
And
So that's what I would say to people, just do it.
it's important to get in front. And like you said, you'll get better at it and you'll be more comfortable the more you're doing it. It's that they always say the more competent you become, the more confident you're going to be. So, yes, I started doing video back in 2018, and nobody in the insurance world is really doing what I'm doing. And I've seen, and now it's a snowball. I can't stop. I love it. I've gotten better. I've added lights and cameras and microphones and all these different things, which you don't need. You have this, guys.
Yep.
This alone, get a tripod. That's the only thing I would recommend. Get a tripod and do some video. Hit record. Don't go and chop it up and everything else. You don't know what you're doing with that. Just be real with people. Be authentic, and that's powerful.
So
It's
that's the whole thing. And it brings you back to like CapCut and then also Canva.
Canva, right?
Canva is huge. I love Canva. That's where pretty much besides CapCut, I'm throwing everything into Canva before I even put it in CapCut. And you could use a free version of it. You're not going to get as many perks with like the free version.
It's 12
But
bucks. It's like not that much money.
exactly. So just buy the like pro version. You'll get so much more out of it because then you could just make your photos transparent. So if you have a headshot and you want to put it on everything, just do it that way. It makes it so much easier. And then roll it into CapCut for your videos because you're going to grab the video tags from Canva, throw in CapCut, throw some music behind it, trending music, and you'll start ranking more and more.
Yep. Little tips. And these are things that we're telling you guys that if you start implementing, it will work. But if you just sit here and not implement, nothing's going to go for you. Nothing's going to improve. No brand's going to be developed. And I want to go back. You had fitness, you had working out. That's
Yes.
an important thing. And you do it pretty consistently every day except Sunday.
Yep.
Tell us why you got involved with doing, workouts like that consistently. And also, is it more strength, resistance type of stuff, or running? Tell us about that, please.
So I do a little bit of cardio in the beginning of my workout to warm up my body, and then it's mainly like strength, so free weights, everything like that. And then I do resistance bands. It's typically when I'm reaching the end of my workout because they are actually really good, and they can go up to like so much resistance on them. I think the bands that I have currently can go up to like 350 pounds. Um, but I mainly do it to decompress, and it just makes me feel better afterwards. It's like my therapy session.
It's definitely whatever. If you have a gym membership or if you just do stuff at home, I agree. It helps you with mindset, helps you with stress. It's that therapy session, like you said. Everybody has to be moving more because it allows you to have more energy, right? To do more because you're a high energy business you are involved in, and you
Yes.
have to make sure you have that ability to continue throughout your day. Otherwise, Ricky's going to be taking a nap somewhere because he doesn't have the energy, right?
Exactly. Nap time. But no. It just like it literally since I was in 7th grade, it's always been like a great way for me to decompress from everything and just kind of like keep moving forward, keep going. Because when you're feeling good, you're looking good, and you're just going for it.
And it helps you with doing video because now you'd be like, oh, I feel good about myself, the way I look, and just get on camera and make it happen. That's a
Exactly.
key thing. Now, Ricky, is there any final thoughts you can share with us today on marketing, on real estate, on fitness, what have you?
So if you're thinking about getting into real estate, just jump in and do it, but hop on a team first so you can actually learn what real estate is all about. I would say go on a team for 1 to 2 years if you're really interested in it, and learn everything you can from top producers, and then implement it in your own business. You're going to have consistent lead flow, and then you're just going to be able to build on from there because you're not going to be worried about your paycheck every single month. You'll be making money consistently. That's the biggest thing in hurdle in real estate, I would say. It's making money consistently.
I definitely agree. They don't teach you that when you get in school, get your licensing. It's
No.
just passing a test, and it's like, oh shit, now what do I do? And like Ricky said, joining a team would help you, build you, and it'll allow you to grow, and then go out on your own, do your thing later on. So
Exactly.
everyone that's watching and those that are popping in now, wait till this uploads. But all of Ricky's information is in the description. Don't forget to reach out to him, have a call, see what he can do for you. Not just real estate, he has a wealth of information he can share with you. Don't forget the couple playlists that are here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And Ricky, thanks so much for being with us today, man.
Thanks for having me, man. It was a pleasure.
And everyone else, we hope you have an awesome rest of your day.
Sweet.